Welcome back, continuing the news. As Child's Month comes to a close this evening, a look at a growing issue among kids that's causing concern at a medical aid facility. Krista Campbell reports.
Probably a 20% uptick every year in the amount of kids requiring prosthetic limbs.
CEO of Prosthetics Jamaica Limited, Winfield Boban, says it's an alarming statistic, especially because a growing number of children are losing limbs due to violence involving guns.
We have seen a dramatic increase of children requiring prosthetic limbs.
1-year-old Dashana Higgins was born with a deformity that her mother says was not seen on ultrasound tests throughout her pregnancy.
I wasn't expecting her to be like this at all, because I have a daughter before her and she was okay, so I am assuming that she will be okay too. The fingers, they were webbed. Her first 3 fingers, index, thumb and middle finger. The foot that is not missing, her right foot, the toes are webbed as well. But I was told by doctors that they can't do a surgery on the toes because it's a sensitive area.
She says adjusting to her daughter's condition has been tough, but she has high hopes.
If I should put her down on the floor, she would crawl around quite fine. She would get up and hold on to things and stand on the one leg and pull up herself, sometimes even drum and hop. She did a surgery on the same leg because the bone was growing out, it was protruding, so they had to cut that bone with a refashioning of the stump so that I could come here to see if she could have prosthetics. After we did the limb fitting, they said that once they found a match for her, we can move on to the process of having her be adjusted to it.
16-year-old Joshua Rowe had a leg amputated in 2020 after a freak accident in which his older brother was at the steering wheel.
We never realized the car was reversing. Car was reversing. By the time the driver knows they run it, accident don't really happen.
He was initially admitted to Mandeville Regional Hospital in Manchester for 2 weeks and later transferred to Bustamante Hospital for Children in St. Andrew, where he stayed a few months.
Doctor finally say you can't save it no more, so you just have to cut off that. He said if he never cut it off, probably infection will run to my heart and kill me or something like that.
He would eventually contract COVID-19, but even then, his spirit has not been shaken.
When you get cut off one thing, I realize how I feel comfortable. You don't really worry.
I said to him, listen me now. I said, Josh, the limb will go away, you know. Remember I said, no more foot. He said, Mommy, so long as me have life, I'm good.
Yeah, better student know you learn on them something. See them, I not do eye clean again on them something.
His mother made the trip from St. Elizabeth to have his new prosthesis fitted.
Just also changed me to be a good mom. When I saw my son and God really bring him back.
Mr. Boban noted that children generally adapt easier to their prosthetic limbs than his adult patients.
The technology we're using now makes it very child-friendly or kid-friendly in that they can manipulate these things on an iPad or a phone.
The Prosthetics CEO notes that most of those in need of prosthesis are from poorer backgrounds, and so his company tries to make it more affordable.
$300,000 is the average cost for a prosthetic leg for either 1-year-old Deshana or 16-year-old Joshua, and currently some health insurance policies do not cover that. However, Mr. Boban says he's working with health insurance companies to broaden their coverage to include loss of limbs resulting from non-communicable diseases like diabetes, and he says it seems promising. Reporting from Prosthetics Jamaica Limited here in Mona, St. Andrew, I'm Krista Campbell for TVJ News.